Last time we seen the Bears on the field, it came up as a loss here at Soldier Field against the Packers, and a close one there. And of course, this week in our week 12 matchup here against the Vikings, we are going to try to get back on the winning track here and try to get a victory here against another NFC North division rival. That'll be, of course, the Vikings here showing up at Soldier Field. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Chicago Bears franchise as we're back here in action. Don't forget to leave a like, also subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series that happens to drop here on the channel. But yeah, we had that loss against the Packers. It was a tough pill to swallow, but nonetheless, the season will have to continue on here as we're still in first place in the division, as we're currently now 9-1 and looking to try to go 10-1 here today if we can get a victory here over the Vikings. Vikings right now currently 3-7. They are coming off their most recent win, but the start of the season they did not do so well. Before heading into the game against the Titans last week, which they won 35-30. Vikings were on a 5-game losing streak, and they're now trying to pick up the pieces and try to, of course, last week finally were able to get a victory for themselves. Excuse me, as they're on the road here against the Titans, and that one there. So Vikings right now are 25th in points per game, somewhere around almost a little over 21 points a game. They're also 26 in passing yards, giving up somewhere around 216 yards a game, as well as they're 17th in rushing yards per game, just under 100 yards a game, or somewhere around 92 yards a game. So they are, running the ball pretty well. Throwing the ball could be better. Sam Darnold in that game, 16-25, 275 with a touchdown and an interception in that game. Of course, Aaron Jones had a really nice day there. 19 carries, 119 yards, and 2 touchdowns. His longest run was 59 yards, and we're going to have to, of course, keep a close eye on him as he is looking for another chance to break out here today against us. And, of course, there you see Sam Darnold, 7 carries for 19 yards. Modest day there on the ground. But yeah, we're going to definitely have to watch him. Of course, he has taken over the reins as their quarterback, as J.J. McCarthy, of course, out for that season injury there. And we won't see he won't start his actual rookie year until next year. But yeah, our game plan here this week is to pretty much stop Sam Darnold from scrambling. And, of course, getting out of the pocket and making plays with his legs there. So we kind of want to keep him kind of neutral in that pocket. Occasionally may throw a couple blitz plays at him, but for the most part here, we don't want him to, if he does make plays with his legs here, we want to make sure we have him throw it the ball sooner than he really wants to. So try to get in the pocket, try to get to him as quickly as you can, and have him throw the ball away, or in our sake here, we like to see get some sacks there in the backfield there and kind of slow him down. And of course, for our offense, we're going to have to watch out for the most part here. We're going to have to watch out for Harrison Smith in that secondary, as he's one of the top defensive players there, especially for the Vikings now, playing for them almost nearly a decade now here for them. And of course, he is going to be one of our main concerns here. But we see one of our coaching meetings here, talking with the team, and of course, like I mentioned earlier, Aaron Jones is going to cause some problems there for our D-line. Of course, we got to try to make sure we can try to stop him. And of course, coach is asking him about the game plan, how we can solve that problem here. And we got I think for the most part, we just need to do a better job at tackling. Tackling has been an issue for us here, there. So I think I'm going to have to say we're going to have to do a better job tackling, at least from my perspective of what I've seen so far here. Our defensive tackles need to do a better job. And of course, with that being said, that means we're not going to be doing so well and block shedding. So block shedding will probably be a problem here if I remember correctly. Yeah, we get a -5 in block shedding in this next game here. So our top 2 defensive tackles will get a boost there of the tackle, but we'll lose some block shedding there for us. So yeah, we got to have a bit of a challenge there, but hey, nonetheless, that's not a big, huge problem. Now they do have their backup here for whatever reason. I think it's a 3rd string quarterback. I think they're there, but it's supposed to be Sam Darnold. For whatever reason, it's glitched, so just bear with me. But yeah, we're still gonna have the same issues there with Sam Darnold. And like I said before, gonna try to do our best, try to slow him down, and just try to find different ways where we can have him have a bad day in that pocket. I see Sam Darnold, normal development skill. And you see he has pretty good short accuracy, as well as his next one up will be that deep accuracy. And that's something I'm hoping that we can have him do here, as our defense has been doing a great job there of really keeping a close eye on the quarterback, watching where he's throwing at. And of course, we got a couple of interceptions this season. I think I believe in the top. I know we're in the top 5, but I think I would even say we're probably in the top 3 in defenses when it comes to interceptions. So, want to try to continue that. Sam Darnold, 2,146 yards passing, 17 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. He's been sacked 11 times. And of course, Justin Jefferson, of course, his 5th year in the league. Superstar dev or superstar X Factor trait. And of course, he is going to be a guy defensively here. We're going to have to try to match up him very well with our best corners and safeties when it comes to the deep ball there. I'm guarantee we'll see some kind of deep passing from Sam Darnold, especially if he's able to stay in that pocket and having a clean game in that pocket. We'll definitely have trouble with that deep passing. So, of course, Justin Jefferson, 2nd in the league as a wide receiver there. So, yeah, he is definitely going to be quarterback's dream to throw to, and of course he is definitely going to do his best to have a big game from us here, of course, especially from stemming off that loss that we had just last week against the Green Bay Packers. Vikings are just probably thinking to themselves, hey, we got another chance to get a win here, and we got to try to get that out of their heads here very quickly and early on. Aaron Jones, superstar dev there. You see his attributes here, as he has break, tackle, speed, and of course acceleration up there. And of course, like I said, try to do their best to try to keep him one-dimensional. Like I said, he had over 100 yards in the game last week, 2 rushing touchdowns, and I think he and this offense thinks they have a better chance for against us this week after the debacle we had last week with the running game that we gave up quite a bit with the Packers halfback, as well as their wide receiver core there. Reed had a pretty nice game there for the wide receivers for the Packers, and I'm guarantee it, the Vikings are thinking the same thing. Okay, Stephen Gilmore, he of course will be a problem for us. Him here, he is one of those veterans there, and of course we're gonna try to him, and I believe also Harrison Smith, both are in that secondary position out there, the corners and the safeties out there. So we're going to try to throw short in this game here today. Throw a short, medium passing game, not get too crazy. If we do have a mismatch of some sort there against their corners compared to our wide receivers there, then we'll definitely obviously throw down the field. But I'm sure he'll be matched up pretty well there, either with Dunze or with Keenan Allen, who of course has been looking for the ball here lately. He's been actually getting quite a few catches here. That Packer game, we had a little trouble trying to get the ball to him, but for the most part there, Rome had a pretty nice, decent game there. We're trying to see if we can focus on him a little bit more this week. And of course, Harrison Smith there, superstar dev, like I mentioned before, one of the longtime statesmen here in that secondary of the Vikings. There you see 5th in the NFL right now when it comes to that safety position. And there you see his numbers there, 43 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, only 1 interception, no sacks this season. And of course, we want to do our best to make sure we get away from really throwing his direction there. Of course, if we do throw deep, it's going to have to be a really good matchup here. Hopefully, one of our guys can kind of break away and get down the field here and kind of get away from him. But of course, that's going to be a tough task to be asking for. So you see their injuries. Of course, like I mentioned before, J.J. McCarthy is going to be out. He's out for the rest of the season there with that fractured kneecap. And then, of course, Gabriel Murphy out. T.J. Hawkinson, he is going to be out. They're tight end. And of course, Cashman's going to be out. And of course, Blackman is going to be out as well. They had some pretty nasty injuries there. T.J. Hawkinson and Reiser should be coming back possibly next week. Or we could see them probably in the second half of the game. But I imagine they'll probably have to sit out a week here for the most part. So let's see what we can do here as we are at Soldier Field here today. And we're going to kick this one off here. Now, I will tell you the audio, for whatever reason, in this game was acting kind of funny. And the video's kind of, I don't know, kind of choppy or whatever the case may be. I tried my best to fix it and clean it up some. But for whatever reason, it's just being this way. So if it is look kind of funny, I do apologize. Hopefully, when this is on YouTube, it will get cleaned up some. But yeah, here you see 17 touchdowns, 9 interceptions for Sam Darnold, as they'll get the ball there on 35-yard line with a nice return. So 1st and 10 here, and like I said, I don't know why it sounds like it's they're I don't know, this audio is slow or something. I don't know what the case is, but it's just it is what it is. I don't know if my Elgato was just having a bad day or something, but I noticed that in this video. I noticed in another video. I can't remember which video it was, but we'll try to do our best to get the commentary through this one. Of course, also too, I am fighting a cold, so if you hear me, I'm gonna try to keep the barking to a minimum here in this one here today. So I'm not gonna try to get too excited there, because if I do, I'll start coughing. But we'll see there. Johnson will get the tackle there on the receiver, as that'll be a 1st and 10 here for the Vikings. As the Vikings trying to take advantage of this situation that we were in from last week, as we lost to the Packers, and try to come in here as this is our 2nd week at home and try to get a victory off of us here today. And of course, next episode we'll have the Lions for the first time this season. And then we'll see the Packers again. There's another game between the Lions and the Packers we have coming up here. So we're getting close to the nitty-gritty of the season. And, of course, we should be clinching the playoff position at some point. First, hopefully, right now we're kind of seen as the first round bye in the playoffs here. And hopefully we can clinch the division here at some point here. So let's see. There you see a nice tackle there from Gordon, as there'll be a 4th and 8 now here for the Vikings. And we'll move on now to see what the Bears can do. Of course, Caleb Williams, at least in this version of him in Madden, doing a very good job here, of course, compared to his real-life counterpart. This one, 33 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 2,899 yards, getting close to 3,000 yards for the season. I think he can do that here by far probably the next game here. But we'll see what he can do here today as he hands this one off to Swift. And, of course, Swift's been doing a great job here, helping out the rookie out here in certain situations, especially in the running game, as you see there last week. Did not get in the end zone, which is either this, I want to say this 3rd or 4th time this season we have not gotten him in the end zone. Of course, didn't get him 100 yards. So 19 carries, 63 yards last week against the Packers. We'll see what we'll try to do here on this 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on their own 32. Handoff. Here's one. He's going to go off to the left-hand side, try to break off a tackle, and he's going to get stopped at the 35. Well, it'll be a 3rd and 3 coming up here for the Bears. So Bears now trying to convert here on this 1st down. Ball on their own 35. They got to get this one near the 38-yard line to get the first. We'll see what they'll try to do here. They're going to keep the ball on the ground this time around. And Swift here finds the 1st down marker and a little bit more, as, of course, he will get the 1st down. Nice job there of moving the chains, as they'll be placed at the 39-yard line. So after that 1st down here, we'll continue on. See what we try to do here on this 1st and 10. Williams here drops back in the pocket, goes up the middle there. That one almost gets taken away there from the defensive player there. Could have easily been a pick, maybe even a pick 6 there for the Vikings, but he will drop it. So now 2nd and 10 here. Williams needs to be more careful as he drops back here in the pocket, looks down the field here, up the middle there. That's going to be caught by Rome Meduze. He's going to get the catch. He's going to cross the 50. He's going to get to the 43-yard line of the Vikings for another Bears first down. So Bears doing a good job here as, like I said, been a really great season so far for both rookies here. Looking at both of them are in the Rookie of the Year nominations. And either one of them, I wouldn't care who got it as long as one of them gets it. As you'll see a catch there by Cole Clement, and Clement will make it gets his first catch of the day. That'll be at the 32-yard line for another first down for the Bears. So of course, if you guys are enjoying the series so far here, which a lot of you are, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. About half of you guys are watching the videos, and some of you, those half are not even subscribed. So definitely subscribe. It's for free. Don't have to pay for anything here. So definitely hit that subscribe button if you want to see more, and of course hit that bell notification as well, so you guys be notified of this series or anything else that happens to be uploaded here to the channel. As we'll see a handoff now to Swift here on this 2nd and 10 here, and he's going to run this one there. He's going to get to the 20, as that's going to be another first down here for the Bears. As you see 5 carries now, 23 yards for Swift, as it'll be another first down for the Monsters of the Midway. 1st and 10 here, just 5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Play action here from Williams. Williams will drop back here, throws this one up there. That'll be caught by Everett, and Everett will get the catch. And he'll get barely a yard on that play there, as Williams just was hoping to see a little bit more on that play. We'll now go to a 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball at the 20-yard line here of the Vikings. As we'll see a drop back here from Williams. Williams here looking down the field here. Williams, good pocket. Throws this one there. Cole Clement. Cole Clement trying to find the first down marker, but he's going to come up short there as he was just stopped there. Nice play there from Murphy Jr. as they'll stop him at the 13. And, of course, the Bears will have to make a decision now here, either to go for it or kick a field goal. And they'd elect to go for it here. So 4th and 3 coming up here. And, of course, last week we've seen quite a few of them going for 3rd downs and coming up, or excuse me, 4th downs and coming up short a couple of times there. But they're going to go ahead and go with Swift here. He's going to run this one right up the middle, as that's going to get him all the way to the 2-yard line. Nice run there from Swift. And that's another first down here for the Bears, as the Bears are now trying to get themselves into the end zone here. And they should be able to here on this next play. So 1st and goal coming up. 3:33 left here in the first quarter. And it's a kind of a cloudy day here in Chicago. As like I said, fans coming back here this week, trying to see if we can pick up a win here. And see Swift runs this one up the middle with no problems. He's going to get in the end zone. And that's a touchdown there for the Bears, as the Bears score the first touchdown of the game. And that is Swift. As Swift is able to find the end zone once again this season, as he's been doing so much this year on the ground, doing a great job there of racking up touchdowns here. I believe he's leading touchdowns right now in the league. Currently has 15. Him and Joe Mixon are kind of going back and forth on rushing touchdowns here this season. 13 plays, 73 yards, and 5:24 here in that drive. So nice drive there for the Bears, taking a good chunk of time there. We'll see what they can do now here defensively now for the second drive now here of the Vikings. Vikings now have the ball, their own 26-yard line. 1st and 10. And a handoff there as we stop Jones in the backfield there. Nice stop getting to him. Nice play there from the defense, as I believe that's Edwards on the tackle. So now 2nd and 12 coming up here on the Vikings, as the Vikings have the ball their own 24-yard line. Drop back here for Darnell. Darnell here throws this one up there. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be a nice reception. That's going to be to Justin Jefferson, as he will get the catch there. That'll be a 3rd down now coming up here for the Vikings. Vikings looking for a play here. I imagine they'll probably find Jones here in this situation. 3rd and 3. No, they're going to go ahead and pass. Screen pass there to Jones, but Jones cannot hold on to it. That should have been an easy pass for him to get to, and of course that would have been a first down if he did have it, as they'll come up short there and they'll be forced to punt. So there you see the MVP voting right now. And, of course, we've dropped down some as Aaron Rodgers had a pretty nice game last week. And, of course, Joe Burrow has as well. And it's been a nice run for all three of those guys here. Been a really good year. Of course, I wouldn't mind seeing Caleb win the MVP plus the Rookie of the Year. That would be a great accomplishment there for him and definitely a huge boost to his rating. As we see a penalty being called here. Looks like this ball is going to come back. It's going to be a penalty on the Bears. That's going to be a holding call. And it's going to be on a Braxton Jones, as that's going to be a 10-yard penalty. Put us at the 22-yard line. 1st and 12 here for the Bears. As we'll see Swift now here runs this one on the left-hand side. Left-hand side looks like a pretty good side to run on here today, as it looks like it's been kind of the Vikings' weak point here. We'll see if that will continue here throughout the rest of the game. So now 3rd and 12 coming up here. Ball down on the 23-yard line. And Williams will go ahead, drop back here, looking for a pass here. This pass is going to go up, but it's going to come up short at the legs of Cole Kmet. No chance on getting anything on that play there, as the Vikings will force the Bears to go ahead and punt. So a quick 3 and out there on that play, on that drive there against the Bears. Now the Bears now back on defense here, and they will make a nice stop there on Jones as he is coming back the backfield there. That is Swell, as he makes a nice tackle there, and he's been kind of quiet in the last couple of games there. He had a early go the first part of the season, and since then has been kind of quiet. But there is a penalty now here. I think this time it's going to be on the Vikings, as it will be a false start play. So a false start penalty on the Vikings. That's going to be a penalty there for them. 5-yard penalty. It's going to put them back at the 34-yard line. Makes it now 2nd and 17. 40 seconds now left here in the first quarter, as we'll see him scrambling around here, and he's got to try to get rid of it. Darnold does on time. Incomplete pass there on the quarterback, as Billings right on him on that play, forcing him to throw that one. And now looking at 3rd and 17. So now 3rd and 17 coming up here for the Vikings. And Darnold, of course, pretty sure he knows that he's going to be rushed quite often here, as Dexter trying to make the tackle. Dexter gets in there on time to force him to pass that ball quickly, and the defense is right there to stop the defender or stop the receiver there from making that first down. And that'll be the final play of the first quarter. 7-0 Bears lead this one here in Chicago. As we head off to the second quarter, Vikings will still have the ball. Well, actually, Vikings will probably punt the ball here, as we'll get the ball now at the our own 24-yard line. So we'll start the second quarter off here with the ball. Bears here, quarterback Williams dropping back and far deep in the pocket there, looking for a deep pass of some sort there, but that pass is going to be blocked. Nice stop there for the defense, as that was intended there for Cole Kmet. 2nd and 10 coming up. Ball still on the 24-yard line, as they'll go to the run this time here, looking for a block here, but there's nothing there for Swift to get around, as the defense is going to smother him pretty quickly there. Losing a yard there on the play. We'll see what we can do here on this 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11 up the middle there. That's going to be tipped away. Oh, my goodness. Almost another interception there for that player, as he almost took that one again. And so now we'll see here. We'll jump now to a 2nd and 10 here for the Vikings, as we're forced to punt the ball. Ball there on their 35-yard line. Yes, Justin Jefferson there in motion, and now we'll bring down Sam Darnold. That's going to be Sweat there on that sack, as he's going to bring him back 6 yards on that play. It's going to be a 3rd and 16 coming up here for the Vikings. We'll see if they can get themselves out of this hole. They're on their own 30-yard line. Sam Darnold here again, throwing this one on a screen pass. That's going to be completed, but it's not going to be enough there for the first down. As it'll be a 4th and 19, they'll be forced to punt. And you see Caleb Williams here, 33 touchdowns for the season so far, leading the league in touchdowns. And you see Joe Burrow at 26. And of course, we're trying to do our best here to, so far I think with the, through the course of the last couple of games here, we've seen Williams be more patient in the pocket. We've got more time. Look down the field here, and of course, this man right here, Swift, has did a great job there of taking the pressure off of him. Even though we have been throwing the ball a little bit more than my liking, but nonetheless, here Swift's been doing a great job there at times, helping us out in a jam on the run. 3rd and 4 coming up here, ball on the 36. Williams here throws up the middle there on that slant pass there. That's going to go to DJ Moore, who gets this one there. He's going to get to the 48-yard line. That's going to be a new set of downs here for the Bears, as they're looking at another first down. So 1st and 10 coming up, as we are trying to keep this drive alive here. And, of course, trying to put up another 6 points on the board here and try to grow this lead that we have right now, which is just 7 points, as we see another 5-yard carry there from Swift. That's going to be a 2nd and 5. So now we've crossed the 50 now in Viking territory here. Ball on their 47-yard line. Hand off here. That's going to go to Swift. Swift's trying to get out of the backfield there quickly, but the defender is right on top of him there on that play. As he brings him down, that's going to be a loss of a yard. 3rd and 8 coming up here. The ball at the 48. We'll see Williams here looking for a pass here. That one's going to get tipped away. Nice job there from the defense as he gets in front of that one and is able to make a nice stop there from Monroe, as he is able to get them to go here, and they're going to go ahead and go for it here on 4th and 6. So Bears have been taking a lot more chances here on 4th downs here. As we'll see, Caleb Williams here drops back in the pocket here, throws this one up there. That's going to be caught by Cole Clement. Cole Clement there has two men now. He breaks a tackle with a nice stiff arm, and he's going to get all the way down to the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bears. As that's a great job there on converting on that 4th down, I should say. As Cole Clement getting the excitement back here on this drive. We'll see now Williams here drops back in the pocket, looking down the field here, looking to his his left-hand side, and could not get that one there. I think he was trying to get that to Rome, but got hit as he was throwing that football there. So now we'll see what they'll try to do here on this 2nd down, still on the 13-yard line. As Williams here drops back in the pocket, looking, fires this one here, finds Rome. Rome gets the catch there. Rome gets a nice block there near the end zone, and that's a touchdown there for the Bears, as Rome Odunze gets his first touchdown of the day here. Touchdown number 11 for him for the season. And the Bears now take a nice lead here. It's going to be a 14-0 lead here late in the 2nd quarter here at Soldier Field. So nice run, nice reception there, nice play there being called, as they were able, the 2 rookies able to connect there on that play. And nice finish there, as now we take a 14-point lead. Bears 9 plays, 70 yards, taking almost 3 minutes off that play clock there. We'll see what we can do now. Try to do here on this for the Vikings can do here on this 1st down, 1st and 10. As we'll see, Jones here runs this one here. Nobody is touching him until he gets crossed the 50 there. He's at the 47-yard line of the Bears. That's a big run there from him so far here today. We cannot see any more of that from him whatsoever. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Vikings, as they're down by 14. Trying to get back here on this drive here. They're trying to see if they can make a difference here. Play action being called, building. Trying to get down to the quarterback there, but the quarterback's able to get the ball off. And that's going to be a nice reception here, as we'll see a Viking get into the end zone there. Touchdown, Minnesota. As Minnesota on the board here for the first time today, as the Vikings find a Sheffield senior on the end zone there. Nice play there from them, as they are now putting 6 points of their own, I should say, on the board. And it's going to make it now a 1-possession lead here for Chicago. As we see a great play here, not much we can do there. We just got caught flat-footed there, and nobody. I think we should have been playing more man than zone in that particular play there, and we definitely gave up some points there. So Vikings on the board here, 2 plays, 72 yards, only 40 seconds off the clock, as they're really not doing too much here to brutalize our defense there, not keeping them out there too long. So now we'll see what we can try to do here with 5:23 left. As the ball's on the 33-yard line, Williams here drops back in the pocket looking for a deep pass of some sort here. He's going to try to see if find Cole Kmet, and that one's going to be denied. And that's a nice stop there from the defender, making it now a third and we'll jump now to a 3rd and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. 5:13 left here in the first half. Williams here looking down the field here. Williams got to get rid of it there. It's going to be a fumble, and it looks like going to be a scoop and possibly a score here as the Vikings defense picks it up and takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. And that's how the Vikings tie this one up here. A simple forced fumble and a scoop and a score by Bullard, as he is the defensive end, makes a nice play and ties this big game up now 14-all. And this was just bad. I don't know what Caleb was looking at. I know he seen that guy right there in front of him, barreling right at him there, but he had to get rid of it. I think he was just trying to make a big play of some sort. But hey, in this situation, you got to get rid of that football. And that's what happens when you don't get rid of the football, especially if you don't hold on to the football there. And they are now back in this ball game here, now tied 14-all with 5:06 left. We'll see what our Bears can do now here if we can try to get back the lead. We had a 1-possession lead, now it's gone. As we have the ball game tied up now 14-all. Williams here drops back in the pocket, and he's going to release one up the middle there. That's going to be a catch, a small window there to find Odunze there on that play. But he's able to connect there on that reception there for a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 coming up now here for the Bears rookie QB. Williams here drops back here looking, fires this one there to Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet has the catch. Cole Kmet looking down to go down the field here, but he's going to be finally brought down, and he is going to be drugged down there at the 48-yard line. So he crossed the 50-yard line. Nice reception, nice play there from Cole Kmet. He's been just a very good player for us to throw to in certain situations, especially on 3rd downs. Especially long receptions that we need, deep passes. He's been really doing a great job for us. As we see, we get caught there. That's going to be a loss of about 12 on that play. So now it's going to be a 2nd and 22 coming up here. Ball on the 40-yard line as we're back on our own 40. Williams here will drop back on the pocket, looking down the field here. He's got to do something with this one. He's going to find Swift. Swift's going to get back some of that yards that we lost, but not nearly enough, as it's going to be a 3rd and 18 coming up here. Another situation now here for us to pass the ball. Question is, who's going to be stepping up here to make the catch there, as we got to get this one inside the 40 there in Vikings territory. As we'll see the ball being snapped here. Williams here scrambling around here to the right-hand side. Goes up, tosses this one up here. It's going to be caught by Cole Kmet, and a great catch there for the tight end as he gets this one at the 20. Big play there from him as he helps us convert here on that 3rd down. And that's what I'm talking about here. That's what I've been saying earlier. He has just been doing a great job here in situations like that. When we lose yardage on sacks or lost yardage on the ground, he's been just a really good player there to help us out. And now we'll see what he can do here on this one here. He's already scored a touchdown already here today, and we could see him in another one here, as we'll see a nice catch there for another 1st down. 2 minutes left here in the first half. Ball's now at the 7-yard line. Williams here again drops back here, scrambling off to the right-hand side, looking for somebody in the back of the end zone there. Throws this one up, then that one's just going to be swatted away. Nice stop there, as I want to say his name is Griffin, as he is able to swat that one away. Now ball placed at the 7-yard line. Still 2nd and goal coming up here. And Williams here dropping back in the pocket, scrambles are out here, throws this one there, and that one's going to get caught in the end zone. Oh my goodness, what a play there from Cole Kmet as he's able to snag the football and keep his feet in bounds. What a play. Hopefully we get to see a replay of that. Cole Kmet, another touchdown for him, his 2nd of the day. Take a look at this play, you guys. This was a great play. I had to go back and rewatch it there just to make sure, but look at this. Great footwork there. Gets the ball, comes down with it. Both tips of his feet are on the ground. That's a catch, and that is going to be a huge play there for us. 8 plays, 73 yards, and 3:13 on the clock for us. What a drive that was. What a catch that was there from Cole Clement. As I believe that is his 12th of the season. So now a minute 47 left here. Vikings are going to try to see if they get the game tied up back up again before the half. It's a pass there. That pass is going to be caught, and that's going to be a nice catch. As that's going to be another first down here for that is Oliver there on the catch. As he'll be actually just short of the first down. They'll mark him at the 31. So 2nd and 3 coming up. See what Darnell will do here. He throws this one there. That's going to be a first down. Edwards trying to bring down the reception. The receiver there on that reception, but needs a little help. But he does. But the Vikings do get the first down. As the Vikings will call the first timeout now in the half. It's 21-14 here at Soldier Field. Looks like it could pour down raining at any moment. We'll see what the Vikings will now try to do here with 2 timeouts remaining. Sam Darnold drops back in the pocket here. I was going to say a clean pocket there, but it started to collapse on him, and he has no choice but to throw that one away, as he is going to be hit as he was throwing that football there hard. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 now for him in the Vikings. Open backfield. He has 5 wide. As we'll see him drop back here, throw this one up there, and that's going to be caught, and it's going to be an interception. What a play. As Bayer there gets the catch, he's going to find his way, get a nice interception there, as he's going to get the possession now back to the Bears offense. What a play there. I thought that one was going to be tipped away there by either the Vikings player or the other Bears player, but Kevin was right there. As we take a look at the replay here, it must have went through the hands of both men. And they both went up to go up for it, but it was on the other side of them there. Okay. So, yeah, they mistimed it, but he was right there to get the interception. And now the Bears now have a chance now to go back up 2 scores here now with a minute 22. So the ball now placed on the 44-yard line of the Vikings. We'll see what they'll try to do. I imagine they'll try to run this ball as much as they possibly can and try to get close to the field goal. Worst case scenario, try to get a field goal here. As we'll see, Swift has the football here. Now Swift getting around the edge here. Swift going down the sidelines. He's going to get pushed out of bounds. Smart move there on his part as he keeps that clock from running anymore. As we'll see, a player is going to be hurt. It looks like it could be Keenan Allen. No, it's going to be Everett there. Excuse me. Everett's going to come out. The backup tight end is going to have to get some x-rays. Hopefully those are going to be negative. We'll see now here with Swift now running the football here. And of course, we don't need more injuries. Got enough as it is. As Swift here runs this one, and he is going to be stopped at the 14 as Harrison Smith, I believe, makes the tackle. And see there, Swift already getting over 1,500 yards for the season, 15 rushing touchdowns on 285 attempts. See now here what we can try to do here is clock start to tick here now, and they, of course, they have all their timeouts here, but they're just trying to see how close they can get to the end zone here. Swift has to, of course, run himself out of bounds there, and that's going to stop the clock. Maybe 33 seconds left. You see there, he's getting close to 100 yards now in this first half. So we've had a nice day on the ground here today, and I think that needs to continue on in the second half here with him, as he has 15 carries, 81 yards, and of course a nice rushing touchdown. We'll see what Williams is going to do here. As Williams, of course, taking his time, making the throw here. As we'll see who he's going to throw to. And that's going to be Cole Clement. Cole Clement has the football here. Cole Clement finds himself into the end zone. Oh yes, okay. My bad. This is his second of the day. That first one, that big catch that he had earlier, was his first. It's a touchdown. So Cole Clement, I'm looking at my notes right here. That is going to be his second of the day. Nice job there from him. And like I said, he's been doing an excellent job here in these situations, especially in the red zone. And we're going to try to utilize that more and more as we go along. Oh, nice hit there. Puts his pads down and just puts it right there underneath the chin of the defender. So nice stop there. 44 yards on 4 plays and less than a minute there on the clock there for them on that drive. So there's about 23 seconds left here in the first half. We'll see what the Vikings can do as they're down by 2 possessions. First and 10 here for Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold's here, going to scramble around here, looking down the field here, trying to find somebody there. And I believe Sweat is going to make the tackle there on him, as that's going to be a sack there. And that could be that could be the final play of the first half here, as Sam Darnold is not happy with himself there on that play, as he's really just telling the guys, come on, you got to block for me. You can't let guys like a veteran like Sweat get to me, as he did on that play. So as we go to this, get ready for the second half here, I think for the most part here it's been, we've had a little, the only issue we had is one turnover. It was obviously a forced fumble. Just didn't get rid of the football there, and Williams just could not hold on to it for whatever reason. But for the most part here, this first half has been looking pretty good. Passing's been looking really excellent for us, and furthermore, we've been executing the plays that we've been calling here, and doing a good job here. And of course, time management on the field there has been great to us. We've been running the ball and maintaining the football for the most part here, and kind of keeping their defense out there. That's what's as you need to do as an offensive team on the offense there. So I think the first half has been looking pretty good here. I think we're not going to really make too many adjustments. I don't know if we make any kind of adjustments. I think we might have to watch out for the more of the mid-range passing from Sam Darnold, as they are kind of down by 2 scores. So they're going to try to make more passing attempts to try to get themselves closer and get back into the game, right? Because I can easily see that happening. But I think for the most part here, both offense and defense have been playing very well there, and I think we just got to keep on keeping on for what we do in the first half. So like I said, Williams playing really good here today. Like I said, that fumble right there was the only blemish I would say that probably is gonna not a big issue. We actually was able to turn that next drive into some points and get on the board and take back the lead. But nonetheless, I think for the most part here, it's just been a pretty overall solid game for us. I think for the most part, I think we just got to go in the second half for the same way we did that we played in the first half. So Caleb Williams here, we see him, like I said, so far having a great last couple of games here, with the exception of course, we did, even in the game that we lost against the Packers, he did a great job fighting back and trying to get back into that ball, get the team back into that ball game. And unfortunately, he just came up short because we didn't have enough time to, do the things we needed to do to get the victory. But hey, that's football. So I think he learned from that from last week, and I think he's going to apply that to here today. Make sure that he gets out there, he makes every toss, every play, every drive means something here. As we'll see a 1st and 10 here, ball at the 26-yard line, hand off to Swift, and Swift's going to run this one down the field here. Nice run there for him as he gets to the Bears' 45-yard line. Nice run there from him. As like I said, he has been just doing a great job here, taking off that pressure from us in the passing game. Because early on didn't look too good, didn't look too nice for us when it came to that. And of course, Caleb, he's our goal here this season. If you remember from the first episode when we made our goals for this season, we had to get 35 touchdowns for him, and so far he's gotten there here today. He's right now tied for that, and of course we'd like to see him get a lot more here before the season ends. And see that ball being tipped away, and a great job there from Harrison Smith, who makes the break up there, and of course forces us to punt. So now 1st and 10 coming up here for the Vikings, as we could not do nothing on our opening drive. Vikings now trying to do something here on their first drive in the second half, and they'll find Addison there on the catch. That's going to be a short catch to 5, and we'll see if our defense can, of course, try to get a stop here. And of course, historically, excuse me, that we don't do so well on third down or third quarters here when it comes to scoring. So that's going to be really important for us to try to do that here today. We got to get some kind of scoring. I don't care if it's a field goal, or if our defense gets a safety on their offense, it has to be something here. We got to score. We'll be able to score here on the third down or third quarters, and that's just been an issue for me. Really, it doesn't matter which team I'm playing as. Seems like that's just something that I just cannot shake. As we see a penalty on the field here, this one it looks like it's going to be against the Vikings. It's just going to be a holding call, and that is going to be on Ingram there, and that's going to be pushing back to the 24-yard line. So 1st and 20 for the Vikings. Sam Darnold drops back in the pocket here, throws this one there off to the right-hand side, and that is going to be a tackle there as they only get about 5 yards on that reception. It's going to make it a 2nd and 15 coming up. We'll jump now to a 3rd and 15 here. They're still having trouble getting the ball, and, of course, trying to get that first down marker there. They got to get near the 50 to get the first, actually somewhere around the 45 there. As Sam Darnold here drops back deep in the pocket here, looking for a big play here, but he's going to get nothing there as that one's going to come up short, and it's going to come off the feet of one of our defenders. So now 1st and 10 here, second drive now for the Bears here in the second half. We'll see Williams here will drop back in the pocket here. He's throwing this a screen pass there. That's going to go to Keenan Allen. Allen holds on to it as he breaks off the tackle, and he's going to get to the 47-yard line. That's a 9-yard reception there from him, and that's a huge first down as he is fired up, and he wants to do something here in this second half. 2nd and 1 coming up, ball at the 47. As Williams here, play action here from him. Looks down the field here, throws this one off there to Lewis, and Lewis is our 3rd string tight end, and he's going to get the catch, and that's going to be enough there for the first down. You see Caleb Williams, 16 of 30, 207, 3 touchdowns here so far for him, so he has now 36 touchdowns now for the season. So he has now gotten, of course, got to his goal, and of course now he is going beyond that. I can easily see him get 45, maybe even 50 touchdowns, though, on the pace that he's going right now. He's been getting about 3 to 4 touchdowns a game. Let's keep that up here and, of course, get away from those interceptions. As Williams here tries to get that one off at the last second there, but he's going to get hit hard. He's able to get it off, and that's not going to be a sack. It's going to be an incomplete pass. It's now 2nd and 10 coming up as they're on the 45-yard line of the Vikings. And, of course, trying to get down the field here. At least try to get in field goal range here to help ourselves out here as we have 6:28 left here. So, shouldn't be really about too concerned about time. But, hey, we do want to score here in the third quarter. As you see a pass there. And that pass is, oh, my goodness. Almost went back for a pick six there. That's going to be an incomplete pass there. Williams, I was talking good about you now. Come on, don't fail me now. Williams here now on 3rd and 10. Goes up, zips this one here, fires there, finds Rome Aduze, but Rome cannot hold on to it as he got hit pretty hard there on that play. And he is just thinking, man, I should have had that there, or the question is, where am I? But either way, he almost made a good play there, and of course that's going to force us to punt. Still 28-14 ball game. No one scored yet here in the third quarter. As we'll see a play action here as Billings here trying to find Darnell. And they'll get the Johnson here trying to tackle, but Evans is going to clean up that tackle as he finds Jones there. They're going to push him out there at the 27-yard line. 2nd and 3 coming up here for the Vikings. Vikings currently, like I said, 3-7 for the season, trying to look for their 4th win here today. And, of course, try to put us on our 2-game losing streak here. But so far, that's not going to be the case here. As Sam Darnell here runs this one here. He finds a first down marker, and it's smart to slide. As he realizes he is in the wrong, he's among some monsters of the midway there, and he does get the first down. Smart on his part to slide there, as we'll see now 1st and 10. Ball on the 33, handoff to Jones, and Jones will be stopped there at the 34, only getting a yard on the play. Crowd's starting to get into it now here. Kind of a low, even though I know the audio is messed up, but I remember playing this, and the crowd was not really into this game too much, even though we're up by 2 scores here. But now they're starting to come alive here as the defense makes a nice stop there. Sawwell, again, makes a stop, and that forces the Vikings to punt. They punt the ball there and put us at our own 14-yard line. As Williams here drops back in the pocket here, looks to the right-hand side, finds Cole Clement again, and that's going to be a nice reception there for Cole. as he's been having a great game here today. I think he's almost getting close to 100 yards now for the day. Let's see if we can push that and get him in the end zone again for a third time here today. We'll see. Third and 6 coming up here for Williams, as Williams here drops back in the pocket. Williams up the middle there. That's going to be caught by Keenan Allen, and the veteran able to snag that one out of the air and come down with a nice play there from him, as that's going to be another first down for the Bears. First and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. And we'll see a handoff now to Swift. Swift he makes a nice broken tackle. And then he's going to get swallowed up there at the 32. As that'll be a 2nd and 4 now here for him. So we'll try to see if we can get anything else going here now. It's on this 2nd down. And of course, so far, time possession-wise, it's been pretty much in our favor here. But we have not scored yet here in the third quarter. Very concerning. Williams down here, drops back in the pocket, looks up the middle there, throws that one up there to Roman Duze, and Rome here gets this one here, and he's got a great distance between him and anybody else that's going to come after him, as he's going to take this one all the way down the field here. Can he get to the end zone there? That's going to be a touchdown for the Bears, as the Bears are on the board here. Nice play there, and we're finally able to make a score here in the third quarter. It's been a rough one. We're able to get a score here late in the third quarter as Roman Duze finds his way into the end zone. Nice play there. And that's going to be touchdown number 12 for him here today, as this was a great catch there. And look how he just got the catch and then put his hands away, just slapped his hand away from the defender, and then just turned on the jets and just went down the field. Great play there, great finish. And great job there for the Bears offense as they come off the field here on this drive, as they get 5 plays, 86 yards, and taking 2 minutes and 21 seconds off the game clock. Nice job there from the offense. It's 35-14 here. I want to say we want to go in cruise control right now, but for right now, anything can happen. We've seen weird things happen here. And of course, from last week, we got to put it now. We got to take this aggression out and take that nasty taste of a loss out of our mouths from the Packers. Now give it to the Vikings here today, as the Vikings make a nice throw there to Jones, who gets a nice first down there at the 47. So getting close to a minute left here in the third quarter. We'll see a handoff here to Jones, and Jones is going to run this one right up the middle there. No problem there for him, as Brisker is going to make the tackle there, but it's already too late, as Jones does have the first down. Vikings are able to move the ball. 35 seconds left here in the third quarter, as they have the ball placed at the 33-yard line here. And the Vikings now trying to get something going here on this and trying to find a way to get themselves into the end zone themselves, as this one, of course, is going to be a play there, as that's going to be find themselves into the end zone there, as Justin Jefferson makes his way into the end zone. He definitely did a great job here as we see the play, and that one well completed there. I thought we could get to him there, but for the most part, it's pretty much a done deal when he has that ball in his hand and there's nobody there behind, in front of him to make the stop. Yeah, he's going to find his way into the end zone and do the gritty, as he is doing that there here. So Vikings trying to get themselves back in this ball game here. 3 plays, 70 yards. Nice job there. Of course, a great finish there from the Vikings, finding their key wide receiver, Justin Jefferson, on that play. And it makes now a 35-21 ball game. So still a 2-possession lead here for the Bears. Bears want to try to close this one out here, as we've got 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. We'll see what we can try to do here on this drive. This will probably be the last play here of the third quarter. Handoff now to Swift. Swift's going to run this one here, and he's going to get tackled there at the 32 as he gets about 2 yards on that carry. That is it for the third quarter. Both teams are able to get a score, get a touchdown apiece in this quarter, but right now the Bears still have a nice 2-possession lead. We'll see if they can clean things up and try to close this one out as we go to the fourth and final quarter of this ballgame here at Soldier Field. So now 3rd and 6 coming up here for Williams, as he has the ball at their own 34-yard line. The Bears, of course, like to try to end this one here quickly with another score or two. And of course, in order to do that, we have to have a good, clean offensive play here, a nice offensive drive, as well as a good defense to seal the deal. As we'll see, Keenan Allen gets a nice catch there. That's going to be a first down. And there you see Caleb's numbers there. 20 of 37, 301, and 4 touchdowns for him so far. He has now 37 touchdowns for the season. First and 10 here, and new set of downs here for the Bears as they'll hand off now to Swift. And of course, right now in this situation, we just got to let Swift try to run the ball as much as we possibly can. Of course, get Herbert in there as well to help out on the run and just try to wear down this Vikings defense and really try to play keep away with this ball and try to take as much time off as we possibly can. 3rd and 6 coming up here. Obviously, it's going to be a passing situation. Of course, we're going to try to see if we can stay in bounds as well. As Williams making some changes here on the line. He has 4 seconds left before the play clock retires. Williams here now scrambling off to the right-hand side. He's got to get rid of this football there, and he does, and that's going to be an incomplete pass there. Nice job there getting on top of him on that one. That's Van Kinkel on that play, and we'll be forced to punt. So now 2nd and 10. We'll jump to a 2nd and 10 here for the Vikings. They have the ball on their own 13-yard line. Having a little trouble here on this drive. As we'll see, Sam Darnold here throw this one over there. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be a reception there for them. As that's going to be a 6-yard play, and it's going to be a 3rd and 4 down here for the Vikings. So I imagine the Vikings will probably go on all 4 downs here to try to at least get a chance to get themselves a score here. As Jones gets great blocking there, and of course on that screen pass gets another first down there for the Vikings, as that's going to be a 1st and 10. Ball on their own 29-yard line. 1st and 10. Sam Darnold hands off to Jones again. Jones does not want to go down before he is finally brought down. Nice stop there for the defense. That is Edmonds and company on that play. And they make a nice stop there as they lose a yard on that play. Vikings here now trying to get that yard back and more. As Sam Darnold here drops back in the pocket here. Sam's going to throw up the middle there. That's going to be caught. Nice play there to Justin Jefferson as he's able to get the catch. And that's going to be a 1st down here for him as the Vikings now get up on the line here quickly. 5:55 left here in the 4th quarter. Vikings have all their timeouts, excuse me. As we'll see the ball at the 46-yard line. Quick pass to the right-hand side there. Nice catch there as we just botched that tackle. And there's a nice catch there from Oliver, who's been having a pretty decent day there on receptions here today. I think that's either his 4th or 5th catch here today. He's been doing a great job there for the Vikings on situations like that. 3rd and 1 now. Man in motion here for the Vikings. As we'll see, Jones now runs this one up the middle there. Jones finally getting wrapped up as the Bears had a tough time making some tackles there. And they're able to, of course, they're doing a great job here keeping Jones in check for this game here. He's only had one pretty nice big run, but nothing really too crazy. 1st and 10. Sam Darnold throws a screen pass again, and Jones again cannot catch that ball there in that screen. And nice stop there as defense here trying to pin the ears back here and trying to make a play. We'll see what they'll try to do here on this this 2nd and 10. Ball placed at the Bears 40-yard line. Darnold drops back here, looks up the middle there. That's going to be thrown. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be a 1st down. Great job there from Oliver, who gets the 1st down. And again, like I said, doing a great job in those 3rd down situations for the Vikings, getting them those converting those 3rd downs and getting new fresh downs here for them. Ball placed at the 20-yard line. Hand off, and that's going to go to Jones here. Jones going to try to run this one on the backfield there. He's going to get a gain of 9 on that play. As they're going to keep it simple and keep it on the ground. They're going to go no huddle. As we'll see a 2nd and 1 coming up. Darnold here drops back in the pocket. He dropped back deep there. Finds the receiver. That's going to be caught. And that's going to be brought down there at the 5-yard line. Nice reception there for Justin Jefferson. I would be surprised if he's going to be the next target here coming up here on this next play. 1st and goal coming up here. Sam Darnold, obviously, dropping back here. He's going to look. He's going to go down the field here. Finds a receiver. And the receiver, that is going to be Jones, again, who cannot hold on to the football there. He's now had, what, 3 or 4 drop passes here today. He is not. That would have been a great chance for them to get closer to the end zone here. It's now second and goal. Sam Darnold drops back here. He's going to call his own number instead. He's going to find his way into the end zone there. Touchdown, Vikings. And the Vikings get on the board here once again, this time by way of Sam Darnold getting a rushing touchdown here, his first rushing touchdown of the day, as the Bears fans not liking that at all. And I'm sure they're probably seeing some explodes to him there as he is celebrating there in the end zone. As the Vikings get themselves on the board here once again, this time, the first time in the fourth quarter here, making this now a one-possession lead for the Bears. 14 plays, 83 or 86 yards there on that play, on that drive there. As we'll see now, we'll see Swift here now trying to run the ball here for the Bears, as he is 2 yards on that carry. And of course, we're getting close to the 2-minute warning here. And with that being said, we're going to have to play really smart football here. We're going to keep the ball on the ground as much as we possibly can. And of course, obviously, if we need a pass, we'll make passes here. But passes got to be legit, as we do get to take the 2-minute warning here. And Chicago is just 2 minutes away from getting their 10th victory of the season. Of course, last week we had a 9-game winning streak being snapped. And now we're trying to get a new streak going here for ourselves. Here, Swift's going to run this one here. He's going to go to the far left-hand side, and he's going to get a nice gain. But not enough to get to the first down marker, as he's going to be just a yard shy of it. So now, timeout being called there by Minnesota. Minnesota has 2 timeouts remaining. We'll see if we get this first down here, and of course, we'll make them burn their next one. As we'll see here, Caleb taking his time here. Maybe try to draw them off sides here to try to get that first down here. As Caleb snaps the ball here, hands this one off to Herbert. Herbert's going to find his way up the middle there, and he's going to get the first down. And the Vikings will have to call a quick timeout now here, with just 1 timeout remaining with $1:52 left here in this ball game. So one more time here, if we can get this ball ran here, and of course get some good yards here, they can force them to take their last timeout, and we can pretty much just go on easy street here by running the football, and most importantly protect that football as we walk on to another win here this week. As we'll see a handoff there, that's going to be Swift. Swift's going to get the first down and much more as they try to get a big hit there. That's from Harrison Smith as he tried to get that ball there, but he is going to come up short. And of course, Minnesota is going to, of course, burn their last timeout now here in today's game. So now, with 1:28 left here, all we have to do is just play some good, get the ball ran here, and make sure we protect the ball, and we, of course, get the victory here as we see a handoff, and the defender's going to be right there to make the nice stop. That's going to be a loss of 4 on the play there from the defensive lineman of the Vikings. So now we're looking at a 3rd and 14 here. And, of course, not the situation I want to be in here, but we're going to have to try to pass this one to keep this clock ticking away here. Of course, I think we should just run the ball instead, but because they have no timeouts left here. But, you know, Coach Williams, I don't know who made this play call here, but they're going to run this one here. They're going to see what they can try to do. Williams here going to throw this one there. That's going to be thrown up there to Cole Clement. Cole Clement is going to get the catch. And that's going to be a big play there. That's a first down at the 28-yard line in Vikings territory there. He's out of bounds. The clock will stop. And, of course, they'll go back on the field there and take a kneel. And the game is won. Bears win this one here. 35-28 is your final score. As we get back on the winning track this week after that nasty, bitter loss there against the Packers, we now send that packing there to the Vikings and get ready for the Thanksgiving game coming up here against the Lions. So, nice game there for us. And, of course, Williams had a very nice, really excellent game there for him this week, as he had 4 touchdowns. He did get tattooed 3 times. He did get sacked there three times in the game, but no interceptions. That's the important thing there. No interceptions. So his passing getting cleaned up a lot better. And, of course, helping him out there is in the running game there. as well as Swift had a nice day, over 100 yards for the day, as well as a rushing touchdown there from him. And of course, Dunze had a nice day there, over 100 yards for the day with 2 touchdowns. And same thing with Cole Clement, over 150 yards for the day for him, and he had 2 touchdowns of his own. So not a bad day there. Of course, we had a nice interception there from Bird. But for the most part here, all around, this was a great win for us, and we're able to pull out a nice victory. Let's take a look at the stats here. You guys can pause the video there and check those out. But overall, this was a really good game for us, coming back from that loss there against the Packers. I ain't gonna lie, I was devastated with that loss. I still am. Because that was a game that we should have. That was a great game for Caleb, because he came back and came back strong. But in this week, he was even stronger. He showed that he could take command of the game and get back the lead. At one point we were 14-14, and then towards the end there, he got a touchdown to go in half. I go up by a possession there, and then of course we were able to make a big play there in the third quarter, getting a touchdown, and then from then on, just did a great job there, just managing the game. 21, 41, 321, 51% of passes completed, 4 touchdowns, no interception, and overall a great game there for him, as the rookie is definitely showing off why he is the #1 pick here for the Bears this season. Swift, 27 carries for 128 yards, a touchdown for him. His biggest run was 19 yards for the game. I wish we could have got him in the end zone a lot more there, but I was just having too much fun. Honestly, I was, seeing what Clement was doing here today near the red zone. I'm like, oh, we got to feed him the ball. And that's why he got 10 catches for 161 and 2 touchdowns. As for Roma Dunze, the other rookie of ours, the rookie wide receiver, 4 catches for 105 yards. He also had 2 touchdowns for him for the day. They both have, both him and Clement both have 12 touchdowns apiece reception-wise this season. And of course, defensively, Edwards, 8 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. Brisker, 7 tackles, a tackle for loss. Sowell, 7 tackles, a tackle for loss. Gordon, 6 tackles. Sweat, 4 tackles for loss there. He has now a total of 20 now for the season. And of course, the interception there from Bird. Bird also had 5 tackles, a tackle for loss as well. So a great day for our guys here. We actually got quite a few guys that are in double digits right now in tackles for loss. And I believe Sweat is leading in tackles for loss this season. Him, I think Edwards is right behind, closely behind him there. I think he has like 18. So not a bad day there for us. Of course, Sam Darnold, I'm sure he had a decent game. We did a great job there. We kind of really did a good job there sticking to, for the most part, the game plan. 20 of 31, 235, completed 64% of his passes. He had 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. His longest pass was 47 yards. Of course, Aaron Jones was another player there we had to watch out for with the tackling. We did a great job there. We held him down to 50 yards on 13 carries. No rushing touchdowns for him. Sam Darnold, of course, squeaked in, got himself a rush touchdown there on 2 carries for 11 yards. Josh Oliver, their tight end, 7 catches for 42. Justin Jefferson found his way in the end zone there, 5 of 71. And of course, Sheffield also had a touchdown there, 1 catch for 47 for the Vikings. And then of course, Pace had the most tackles there for them. Did a great job there of lurking around and being there where the ball was at during the game. Van Ginkel there, you see 3 tackles for loss as well as Pace, so they both had most tackles for loss there for the Vikings. Sacks wise, Tillery, Van Ginkel, and Turner all had 1 sack and no interceptions, obviously. But for the most part here, all around, for us, it was a great day. Another day at the office. Got another win. We kind of got ourselves reset it from that coming off that loss against the Packers, and now just trying to see if we can go on another streak here, heading our way into the playoffs. As you see, a couple of upgrades here. Swift had a nice day, so we obviously see he will get a nice skill point upgrade here. He's going to work on the elusive back there, awareness, break tackle, all that kind of good stuff there. He's 90 overall in that category. Caleb, of course, he's going to get a nice upgrade here as well. He's going to field general, going to work on his awareness, and of course his deep accuracy throw there. And of course Jones Jr., the wide receiver there, he's got a playmaker upgrade there, and he got a nice little upgrade from a couple of his deep, mid, and short route passing. Everett, well, unfortunately, he is going to be sitting out for 2 weeks here, as he has an abdominal tear there. Again, we don't need no more people getting hurt. We've already got too many guys here, even though a lot of these guys are backups. But still, you know, we're going to get to the nitty-gritty here of the season. We still got, you know, divisional games to play. We got 49ers coming up here very soon. And then, of course, we still got to play the Vikings again, and the Lions still. Because this game here you see here is going to be the Thanksgiving game at Ford Field. We got to play them again I think in 2 or 3 weeks' time or something like that. Or no, I think they might be the last game of the season. Them or the Packers, one of the two. But we still got to play. We got to play everybody at least one more time before the season ends. So we really need to make sure our guys are, you know, patched up and ready to go here, because all hands will be on deck here, here in these next couple of games. But you see the Bears 10-1 for the season so far here. So like I said, playing very well. We go into week 13, and like I said, we'll be at Ford Field for that Thanksgiving game, a tradition there in Detroit between these two teams. And obviously, we want to come out as a victor, as the Lions are looking for their 8th win of the season. And of course, we're not going to serve that to them. They're going to be the turkeys that day. So we'll see what we can try to do, and try to, of course, avoid that from getting stuffed by the Lions and that rowdy crowd there in Detroit. If you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe for more here on the channel, as we are rolling on and bearing down with the Chicago Bears here in this franchise here in Madden 25. It's been a fun series so far here, and of course I'm trying to produce more and more of this as we go along here. We did have a hiatus a couple weeks ago. Kind of had to get away from doing content for a while and just kind of live life. Sometimes you got to do that. But other than that, we're back here playing some more Madden. And of course, definitely check out all the other great content here on the channel. We got the Wolves, Wolverhampton Wolves series, and the Highland Scotties series on the college basketball or college football 25, and of course on FC 25, the Wolves series. And of course, we got other great content as well on the second channel. Definitely go check it out there. And there's links down below for those series, and as well as our older series from past Maddens as well, as you guys want to check those out. But yeah, definitely go check out our second channel here on ESGNet plus LP. Like I said, there's a link down there for that channel as well. So I do both channels, so that's why you don't see. That's why I have these hiatuses sometimes. So I'm trying to get content for both channels, but it is what it is, and you guys have been enjoying a lot of the content. So thank you guys so much for supporting the channel, and let more people know about it. But that's it for me and for the Chicago Bears. We'll come back in the next episode, and we'll take on the Lions in that very, of course, epic Thanksgiving matchup between these two in the next video. As always, guys, bear down and stay tuned for more here on the channel. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all next time.